So let's go to the first question then. First question. What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video on the channel today. So I was thinking, and as the vlog has done so well, I thought I'd keep the ball rolling with real life videos. And today we are back with the internet's toughest questions. Let's bloody go. Right, so first question then is, would you rather know how you die or when you die? However, you cannot change it. Bloody hell. Would you rather know how you die or when you die? I think, to be honest, I would pick when you die, because if you pick how, okay, let's say I pick how you die, and it's gonna be a man's gonna come over with a clock and bang you over the head, then you won't be able to live your life. You'll be like looking, you'll be turning, you'll be looking up, you'll be looking down, you'll be looking sideways. Oh my god, is there a man with a clock near me? Like, do you know what I mean? You won't be able to live your life. But if you pick when, you can kind of prepare yourself a bit more and think, this is it, you know, I'm gonna die in about 20 minutes time. I've just had a sandwich, it's probably the tuna. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you pick when, you can prepare yourself better. So yeah, my answer is, I'd rather pick when than how. So question number 2 is, would you take 10 million, however there's a snail that constantly follows you for your whole life, and if it touches you, it kills you? Now, snails are dangerous creatures. Now, the problem is, I've had this question before, and people kind of say, oh yeah, if I've got 10 mil, I'll pay 1 million on defences so the snail can't touch me. Well, mate, the snail's fucking immortal, innit? The problem is with me, if I take the 10 mil and there's a snail following me around, and I constantly see this snail, but I always know that it might kill me, I might get to I might grow attachment to it, you know? Like, genuinely, I might want to, like, name it, like, you're at Susan, like, every day I see it just across my path. No, and I have to, like, hopscotch around my house with the snail following me. Yeah, to be honest, my answer is, nah, I'm not taking the 10 mil. Nah, I can't. I'm thinking about it now, actually. Can I take the 10 mil? Answer is, I'm not taking the 10 mil. There's no bloody Susan following me around. Question number 3. What would you do if your future mum and dad-in-laws were actually brother and sister and your wife didn't tell you? This is just fucked, isn't it? So basically, my wife is incest. I knew there was something dodgy when she had 3 noses. I just knew it at the altar. I was like, she's got 3 noses, there's got to be a reason. Bloody incest, isn't she? I would have to divorce, because if I had a kid with them family genes, it'd be one of them, like, you know, them like Greek gods with like 8 heads. The answer is, I'd have to divorce my wife and tell her I'm not into that shit. Oh, it's lovely. What would you do if you woke up and everyone on earth died? Are all the bodies like still here, like dead, like on the streets? Like, for example, if I woke up, it's like my mum and dad dead, can I see the bodies or what? Or is it like everyone on earth is like just disappeared and it's just me? Is there animals? Oh, there are animals, isn't there? A lot to feed, Jesus. I think I'll start with a run just to clear my head. I could do anything. You're on your own, it's just like you and animals. I don't think this is a good or bad idea, but I think I'd genuinely like let all animals out the zoo cages and that. I can have unlimited food and unlimited drink. If you got past like the emotion of like all the bereavement and that, why not just live the life? Like, literally, I'd be searching for someone just to like carry on the human race. Half human, half dogs on the fucking planet. Jesus. Why has it gone to this? Like, the only problem is I'd say I'd have to stay in this country, because like I could drive, but I couldn't fly or swim the channel. Do you know what I mean? Like, I'm stuck in England now. I would just embrace England and go to every bloody zoo, let all the animals out. There'll probably be a bloody food chain and I'll probably get eaten, but mate, I'd live my life. If you could go anywhere in the world, where would it be and why? Anywhere in the world, and why? Anywhere. There's so many like different places you could pick to go anywhere in the world. You know what? I think it'd be definitely like America, because I've already been once before, and I feel like America compared to England, they live their lives so differently. Like, don't get me wrong, I'd rather obviously live in England, but kind of like I see kind of like the LA vibe, you know. I think all the parties and that, the massive mansions and beaches and girls and beaches and girls and food and everything. I couldn't be asked to go to a different country that didn't speak English, and I'd be like this, like I can't be asked. I just want to communicate with people without be like plop of horse, like a puntas, like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll just CBA for that. So I think it'd definitely be somewhere in America, maybe like LA or somewhere. I've been lucky enough to go to Florida before, and Florida's good, man. The grass is so different. Oh my god, the grass, they're so thick and like dark green, and the Fanta, oh my god, the Fanta, right, is like a nuclear colour. Like, when I meant nuclear, I thought literally I'm putting radiation into my body. It was so weird and so mad. But yeah, I loved America, so it would be LA. Right, so the next question is, What would you do if you had 1 hour left to live? 1 hour left to live. Well, let's think about it practically. You can't do much, you can't travel a long distance because you're wasting time. You've got to, whoever lives near you, you've got to see them. Actually, no, because that's going to take too long to organise. If I found out, right, 3, 2, 1, bang, 60 minutes coffin, in the coffin. I'd probably do like individual 3-minute FaceTimes or 2-minute FaceTimes, so as many people as I can. I'd start, let's say my mum and dad were still living with me, so I'd just talk to them, mum and dad, quick 5 minutes, in the last 5 minutes I'd probably say. And then in between, trying to call everyone for like a minute, for like different family members that haven't got like iPhones or whatever, kind of, you know, like the grandparents and that, call them up for a couple of minutes first. And then you've got to rattle down all like your friends, your girlfriend, I haven't got a girlfriend, in kind of not in an order. Is it in order of how important you are to that person? But then when they find out the order, they'll be fuming with you. A good 10 or 15 minutes, I'll be definitely telling my mum and dad how to do my funeral. Because I want my funeral to be sick, you know. I want someone to do like a montage of me and pictures of my friends. I want this like nice sad tune to people cry because they miss me. That's a bit big-headed, isn't it? Yes, basically I kind of rattle it down like 2.5 minute FaceTimes with my best friends and then people that have done a lot for me. How many people does fit in? Let's do the maths. So I could probably do about 15 to 20 people if I do 2-minute slots. That's a lot of people, but there's a lot of people that I've spoken to in my life. That'll be hard. And imagine if you're like 21st on the list and you miss out on having a 2-minute chat with you last time. That'd be heartbreaking, wouldn't it? I'd be heartbroken myself if that was me in 21st. That's a bit boring, isn't it? But that's what I'd do. Next question is, if you had to lose one of your 5 senses, which would it be? So you've got your touch, your smell, your taste, your sight, your hearing. Touch, your smell, your sight, your taste. Definitely not blindness, because you've got to keep your eyes. What's the least important? So you've got your touch. You want to touch people. You want to keep your sight and your hearing and your touch. It's in between your taste and your smell. Nah, it's got to be smell. Yeah, because there's loads of bad smells. If you can't smell any of it, it's fine. To never taste anything again, it's too much to taste out there. I'm not helping myself, I'm not. But yeah, I'm losing my smell. If you could have any superpower or gifted ability, what would it be? And bloody why? I was going to say controlling people's minds, but that's just a bit weird, isn't it? At the end of the day, you want to kind of live life with kind of like the truth and not kind of controlling what people do or think or say or want to do. I would like to read minds though. Reading minds would be fucking sick, man. But then, is reading people's minds just too easy? I want a challenge. I like a challenge. There's too many things I just want to kind of hear in that. Yeah, I definitely think the superpower I'd pick is invisibility. Yeah, the reason I pick invisibility is because like so many people kind of like, so many people, you want to hear what people are saying about you, about other things and that when you're not there. You want to know like kind of the full picture of everything. And I don't think everyone always will tell you 100% of everything they want to tell you. That's actually such a boring one. Let me think, hang on, that's so boring, that, cut that, that's so boring. This actually might sound a bit weird, right? But basically, it's not a superpower, it's actually like a special ability. And what I'd do is, right, in like the downstairs or upstairs of my house, I'd have this like conveyor belt coming out of one of the walls. And basically, let's say I wanted to like order something, like some food, some clothes. It'd just come on this conveyor belt within 1 minute. Go on Uber Eats, I'd get Mackey's, and I'd literally just open up the hatch and get it from the conveyor belt. Like, and you can actually like wave at people that are putting it on the conveyor belt from like 7 miles away. I think that'd be pretty sick, to be fair. I don't know, like just a conveyor belt of anything, and you can send things as well to people through the conveyor belt. You could kind of just send all your birthday cards or get your birthday cards as conveyor belt. Because honestly, sometimes, I swear man, the postman always sometimes steals some money out of the cards, I swear to you. There's always cards that go missing, do you know what I mean? It's definitely the postman looking for money. So I'd get all the postcards and that, or the birthday cards and the Christmas cards, all on that conveyor belt, and I'd just get them that way or give them that way. And same for food, drink, anything I want, anything at all, anything, a house, that's too far. Anything though, that's my speciality. Would you rather start secondary school again with all the knowledge you already have, or leave it how it is? This is actually a really, really good question. Would I go back to year 7? 6 years ago was year 8, wasn't it? So around year 7, year 8, would I go back to then? With the knowledge I've got now? Of course I fucking would. I don't know, you know, because kind of like, I've learned from my mistakes, and because everyone makes mistakes, I've made a lot of mistakes. But you've learned from your mistakes now, so what's the point of going back and not doing them mistakes, because you won't grow as a person? But then if I've already got the knowledge now of learning from my mistakes, I could redo the mistakes and learn from them and get into better situations through them. Does that make sense? I don't know if that makes sense. Honestly, there's so much that I do, like, honestly. I think socially maybe I'd change it a bit. In year 7 or year 8, I didn't have many friends because I was actually clapped and like a weirdo. Like, genuinely, I was clapped and such a weirdo. So I'd probably change, like, I don't know, I'd probably change my style or like the way I was with people, honestly. I was such an angry kid. I don't know, it's weird. But then when I got good looking, I was too friendly to girls and that. Nah, I wasn't that friendly. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know, I think I'm digging myself into a little hole now. I probably wouldn't be as much of a simp. Actually, I wasn't that much of a simp. I think everyone's a simp at one point, aren't they? Like, yeah, you know what? I'd go back. I'd relive them memories. I would do mistakes differently. I might avoid maybe a couple of people I met down the road. I might just avoid that kind of friendship or relationship or whatever. But, you know, I'm happy with the people I've got now. I'm happy where I've finished. That was a really long question, wasn't it? Jesus Christ. You were stuck in the middle of your grandma and granddad. Okay. Would you go forward into your gran or backwards into your granddad? I mean, it's obvious, isn't it? Anyway, if you enjoyed, please make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below what's your favourite answer. And yeah, see you in the next video.